No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
Who knew superheroes and exploding heads could be so political, right? The boys are back for season 4, and they haven't skipped a beat. We already blew past the election in the first episode, but that doesn't mean they're shying away from the real issue. Episode 2 hits us with a double whammy, a scalpel-sharp takedown of racism and a hilarious and disturbing trip down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories at a convention called TruthCon. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Captain Jack Sparrow. Buckle up, it's gonna be a wild ride.
Welcome to the monkey house.
Wow, looks like A-Train's brush with Will Ferrell really messed with him. Remember those brutal murders he did for Homelander in the last episode? Yeah, well, after a heart-to-heart with his disappointed brother, ouch. A-Train seems to be having a change of heart. Maybe it's guilt, maybe it's a newfound sense of purpose, but dude actually helps the boys out. He gives Hughie and Annie some evidence that gets those innocent Starlighters off the hook for the murders A-Train himself caused outside the courthouse. Talk about a turnaround, but A-Train isn't the only one facing some family drama. Hughie's estranged mom, played by the awesome Rosemary DeWitt, waltzes back into his life. Now, you might be thinking, great, a heartwarming reunion, but nope, this lady's hawking some shady Vought-made skincare scheme that sounds suspiciously like a pyramid scheme. Oh, and did I mention she conveniently reappeared because she now has power of attorney over Hughie's incapacitated dad? Wonder if that's really Simon Pegg under all those wires? Yeah, this is one family reunion Hughie might wish he could skip. Homelander's got his eye on PR these days, and what better way to boost his image than by turning his son Ryan, played by Cameron Crovetti, into a mini-me superhero. Vought's on board, of course, and they even gave Ryan a totally ridiculous costume and name, Homeboy. Seriously, who comes up with this stuff? Not everyone's buying it though. Sage, Susan Hayward, thinks they're doing Ryan a disservice by shoving him into this superhero mold. He's the world's first natural-born superhero, after all, and his image should reflect that. Her presence seems to be rubbing off on the deep Chase Crawford, too. Buoyed by Sage's advice and Homelander's, well, Homelanderness, the Deep is starting to demand some respect around Vought.
You talk to me like that again, and I will drown you in your fucking toilet.
But things get messy fast. Homelander, who initially brought Sage in because he needs her help, seems to be having second thoughts. Sage devises a staged crime for Ryan to heroically intervene in with zero casualty. Of course, Homelander crashes the party and pressures Ryan to straight up murder the actor playing the bad guy. Accidents happen all the time, Homelander shrugs. Humans are fragile. Yikes. Sage's whole deal is a bit of a mystery. The whole smartest person in the world thing? Yeah, it doesn't exactly add up that she'd be teaming up with someone as volatile as Homeland. Here's hoping we get some answers about her motives soon, because this whole situation is shady as heck.
By CIA agents after infiltrating.
The boys are about to head out on another mission, but there's a snag. Marvin, Laz Alonso, has officially had it with Billy Butcher's Carl Urban, volatile ways and kicks him out of the group. Butcher, being Butcher, refuses to take the hint and decides to follow them anyway. Their next target? TruthCon, a convention overflowing with Homelander supporters, conspiracy theorists, right-wing extremists, the whole shebang. Inside TruthCon, things get even crazier. The boys stumble upon a panel titled Starlight at the Hollywood Pedophile Cabal, led by a newcomer to the scene, Firecracker, Valerie Curry. Meanwhile, Sage, Susan Hayward, is lurking in the shadows, seemingly keeping a watchful eye on all of Vaught's activities. Looks like she's not done playing her hand just yet. Butcher, unsurprisingly, can't contain his rage. He explodes during the panel, throwing insults around like confetti, and even manages to offend Marvin's family in the process. Marvin responds the only way he knows how, by giving Butcher a beatdown outside. Rough, but maybe Butcher needed a reality check. The fallout from the breakup between Kimiko, Karen Fukuhara, and Frenchie, Tomer Capone, is starting to show. Kimiko can't seem to deal with her past trauma, especially when triggered by images of children in cages. Meanwhile, Frenchie has moved on romantically with a new guy named Colin Elliot Knight. This whole situation is messing with both of them. Kimiko's drowning her sorrows in beer, and Frenchie's struggling to focus on the mission. Looks like the boys might need to deal with some internal drama before they can take down Vought. Awkward. This lack of focus wasn't ideal when Sage, with her creepy sidekick Splinter, Rob Benedict, and the firecracker-loving Firecracker, Valerie Curry, by her side, swooped in and captured the boys. A desperate escape led them to the most unexpected place, A bat mitzvah themed after the marvelous Mrs. Maisel happening right next door to TruthCon, because of course it did. Just imagine fighting off a bunch of naked splinters in the middle of a joyous coming-of-age celebration. That's some next-level chaos. Luckily, Butcher reappeared in the nick of time. He kicked some serious butt, taking down Firecracker and finally putting an end to Splinter's reign of terror. Talk about a hero's return. Back at base, tensions were still high. Butcher decided to come clean. He has a terminal illness and only 6 months to live. All he wants is to keep Ryan safe from Homelander. But Marvin, still fuming over Butcher's past actions, wasn't exactly receptive. "Too fucking little, too fucking late, Butcher," he said. Looks like even saving their lives couldn't erase the past for Marvin. Buckle up, things are about to get even more dramatic for the boys. Till the next episode, bye-bye and take care.